Hiding in the bushes now. Come on now, hit that like button, share and subscribe now. I know you peeping. Quit hiding in the bushes now. Come on now, hit that like button, share and subscribe now. Grand Rising, everyone. Grand Rising. It's 8:18 in my neck of the wood. What time of it is in your neck of the wood? Oh boy. Thank you for being here, Emu Pretentious. Happy Sunday to you also. Yes. And Clamp God. Happy Sunday to you as well. Well, I can say hi to the rest of you when the computer load up. But today we're gonna be talking about narcissists, right? Martell went live again. He went live and he debunked everything. Yes, this man went live right here. Martell went live right there. And he said that, those documents was fake, that he is a good dad. He can stress that he was a good dad. He kept saying, I'm a good dad, I'm a good dad, I'm a good dad. I take my kids to school, he said. I even go eat lunch with my children. And, yeah, take them to sports. But anyway, he said, and I'm not abusive. Melody is the one that's abusive. She have hit me. So y'all, he's setting up his case. He said that's why when I went on Tasha K, I showed that on Tasha K where Melody was hitting me. Then he was flexing with the children in the background. Of course, he had little Miles Mariah sitting right next to him. Say hi to the Bills, Miles. Miles said hi to the Bills. I must say he looked happy. And I liked what I saw on his face. He looked happy. I've never seen him look happy, the little boy, but he surely was happy that day. Anyway, how to beat a narcissist, y'all. How is this woman? Because they never stop coming after you. They always, it's you and not me. They never take any accountability at all about being a narcissist. They don't take no accountability as to nothing they do. Y'all saw how Martell was just so elated. He was going around shopping from bloggers to bloggers on that document that he had that he felt supported him. Right, y'all? But this document right here has made him pissed off, made him mad. Then he had bed bugs, she all in the background, y'all. Bed bugs all in the background, trying to gaslight everything. She in the background gaslighting, telling some, posting, won't you tell him about, ask Mel about Paris, about the lies she said about Paris. She posted something similar to that, y'all. And y'all remember what else she said? She said, just don't be a good dad on the internet. Be a good dad in real life. Now, she didn't write it like that, but that's how it meant. That's what it meant. But anyway, you guys, this is what we're talking about. When you break up with a narcissist in their head, you haven't broke up with them, right? Because what we see here is 4 years later, this man still upset with his ex. He's still hopeful that he gonna get her back, y'all. Because how I know that is because now he says she's not married to no one. So, that's an indication that he is hopeful that he will get back with her. But throughout that lie, thanks to Empress Radio, and Empress Radio says she got it from Chit Chat with QT. It's a video where he went live, you guys. And he went live and he was blaming Melody once again, right? That's like he always do. Well, grand rising to all of you. Thanks all of you for being here. Grand rising. Cricket, how are you doing today? Grand Rising. Yes, welcome, Cricket. Cricket 22, Rowena. Welcome to the home of Black Titanic. Hello, beautiful BT and Moss and Chats. Blessing. Oh, Lord. I love to say that. I love to think that I can, be a blessing to someone. Gwen D, good morning, Miss Black Titanic. Yeah, my day one, Nosy Rosie Ground, day one, she's been here with me. Grand Rising at Black Titanic co-host. How's everyone doing this blessed morning? Yes, this blessed morning, we're going to be talking about this narcissistic behavior, you guys. I'm seeing now that if you ever run into a narcissist, it is hard to break up with them because it's almost as if they think that you are their property. Yeah, you are their property, and when they got king on you, oh Lord. He said, Rowena said, I just want to say to him, most women are not choosing to be single, but they have to choose peace and support their children's well-being before they're on. So there's no shame in handling their business. Yes, Rowena, he was trying to shade single moms, and he is the cause of his wife being single, you guys. Yeah. Cause Melody could have been walked out on him, but she kept giving him chances, and he just kept on being who he is. Yeah. So I don't think it's not an easy thing to break up with a narcissist. I don't know. Looks like it's not. Yeah. Oh Lord. Because why? You got to understand that this man always having rage. Everything, all his reaction to everything is rage. And so he do need professional help. Rage going up there at the children's school. Rage, enraged over whatever. Having temper tantrum, enrages, man. Yet he want us to believe that Melody is the one that is the abusive one. And it's documented. Now, though, that school did not lie on him that he came up there and was erratic, allegedly. Our eyes then lie on us when we see you, even while they filming on TV, a national platform. You were enraged. You were erratic. Yet you want us to believe that Melody is the one that is abusive. Well, I'm telling you, Melody had the right to defend herself. Everybody had the right to defend themselves, young. See, so you try to show a part of Melody when she trying to defend herself. That's the part you show. You already gaslighter the situation and did everything you did to provoke this woman. And when she get ready to defend herself, you calculate and bring out the camera. Shame on you. That's the kind of household you run with your children there. I know they hurt you, enraged. I can't imagine one of my little grandkids being at that school and a mad man like you come up there. Anyway, let's see what Cricket said. What this is, Nosy Rosie Ground. What do you say? You said Hotel need to stop all those lies. He tells because Hotel and Coleslaw both need to go get help. Please, Hotel, and your 15%. Please, baby, please stop lying clowns. Oh, that took me way back when you said please. Took me back to the James Brown days. Y'all remember, baby, please don't go. Oh, that's what Coleslaw be saying, y'all. When Coleslaw, Coleslaw saw Martell looking at Sheree's beautiful body he put on there, Mrs. Hoax, y'all. Coleslaw got mad. And then she always trying to shade old women. Look at here. She always trying to shade old women, but her man went and got an older woman. Yes. Beautiful body. Yes, body look better than your 30-some-year-old body. Yeah, so yeah, Coleslaw was mad at this man as usual. Y'all saw that where she was walking down the he what did he say? He liked that picture when she was walking down that walkway. But then there's another picture of her posing with them blue jeans on, child looking all good. 50-some-year-old lady that you in competition with, that your man got his eyes on, bed bug. But anyway, y'all, he wrote on there, Mrs. Hope. Now, I know you triple sick, gal. You got to be triple sick because you can't get this man to even call you Hopes or nothing. Every time they mention that if he gonna marry you, this man get enraged. And he be like, no, 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 no. How dare you guys mention that I'm gonna marry her. She just a friend. She just a friend. That's all, y'all. A friend. All right. And then you got the nerve to be buttoning this man and this wife and husband business. You stay in their business. Now that they divorced, you all in their business. You all in their business with their children. I'm talking to Bedbug, y'all. Okay, you guys, it's 34. It says it's 34 y'all in here. Oh boy, let me welcome to Miss Geneva Harrison. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the home of Black Tie Teddy. All right, Clem God said Martell was able to convince the cast member to turn on Mel, but was unsuccessful on social media. Yes, that's right. And she know he was the one. She always tell him, you're the one that put the battery in everybody's back. That's right. How could you love your children yet hate their mother like that? So much to us all on display. Just now, you come back to debunk that you were not an abuser. Then what you start doing? You start abusing Melody with your mouth. You start calling your children lies. That's for one thing, because if your children is the one saying that you were hitting on them, right? So number one, you calling your children lies. Number two, you sit up there and say that you did not do anything. You're not abusive. And we see what you do, how irrational you get, how enraged you get with our own eyes. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, she said Martell was able to convince the cast member to turn on Mel. And she feeding all y'all butts. Still feeding y'all. But was unsuccessful on social media. That's right, Clem God. And you know, they got the nerve to be mad at people for support a woman, a black woman with children, and everybody bullying this black woman and her children and the mama and the grandmother. Rowena, pray for all women that have had to survive. That's right, sister. Still, and some women right now are still in this abusive situation. Pray for all women that have had to survive someone like him and never admit their problem, which is himself. That's right, Rowena. That was that's what I was trying to say about when he came on live. When he came on live, y'all, he all the problems he directed it to Melody. Yeah, Melody. And then what get me is when he flex his little baby. The oh God, it's kind of hard. When he let me call it Little Mouse. I'm just keep it like that. He flex Little Mouse, right? and go say he a good dad. Now, right there shows your contradictory right there. You were not a good dad. You were not at that time. You were out there messing around with that girl. You said you were taking money out the household because you were flexing and it make you feel important. That's right, Rowena. We'll pray for all the women that have had to survive someone like him and never admit their problem, which is himself. Narcissist. That's what we're talking about today. Bring it on back home. And how to break up with a narcissist. Yeah. A narcissist, oh my God. Like he don't never want to let this woman loose. So, they say that when you first meet a narcissist, y'all, he can manipulate you because you think that you got the most wonderful person in the world. But they can't hide it for long. They got to be themselves. Because when they're doing things to you, they don't have no feelings or no remorse or nothing. So whatever they're doing to you, it's not wrong. So when you with a narcissist, right, he add a whole new layer, an extra layer, a triple layer of confusion and mind games. That's what he like to play. This is a mind game. This man know he ain't had them children in about 3 weeks. This is that Melody done had the children a lot longer. Then he gonna get them on it and gonna flex with his children like he always do, and he don't want to have his children on social media. But I keep telling y'all what's going on with them two. They got a plan. Keep them children back so little Miles can be the celebrity. That because he feel like, of course, if Little Mouse is the celebrity that in Little Mouse start making money, he can control that. He can control, and he definitely can control Bed Bug, because all Bed Bug want is him. He can have every last dime. Y'all saw when she said she got that $40,000. She's supposed to should have went and had her teeth fixed, get the teeth pulled or whatever they do to these braces. Have them taken out with her $40,000. What she do? We saw her with him. He even went live with when she had that $40,000, y'all. Then she said she gave that money to him to invest in his property. That's what she said. All right. No. Mr. Neva. Hey, Mr. Neva. Nosy Rosa Graham. Yes, Grand Rising, everybody. Grand Rising, yes. Grand Rising, you guys. Let's see what Nosy Rosie Graham is saying here. All right, hotel. Y'all, let me put the picture up, y'all, while I'm reading. That's what I like to do. So we can look at hotel. Could y'all tell me something? Is them bumps on his face or is that water? I've been trying to figure that out. Is them bumps or is that water? Right? Y'all look at his face real good. Okay, Nosy Rosa Graham, y'all said that hotel is no. Hotel is no. We're near a good dad. He's nowhere near a good dad. Right. That's why he keeps trying to convince himself. Look like to me trying to convince himself that he's a bad dad and was a bad cheating husband. That's why he gave him away. That's why Mel gave him away to anyone that wanted him. Oh, Dad, she said y'all can have him. Yeah. Hotel you and your 15% kick rocks as far as you can kick rocks. That's right back. Kick rocks while y'all going. But look, y'all, can y'all see that real good or do I need to stretch that out? Oh, he's got so many bumps on his face. I don't know them bumps all in the head or is he just got out the water? Y'all see that? Look at all these bumps. on the head, the nose, the base, and the lips. Okay, Rowena. Let's see what Rowena is saying this morning, y'all. She said it appears bat crazy to ask someone not to use media to make money, but they use it to give excuses. That's right. That's right, to give excuses. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sonia say a fool and her money. A fool and her money. Yeah. Let's see what this one say. Martell. Aquarius. Martell look like he's going through withdrawal. Oh, he sure is. I'm sure he is. I know that ain't funny, y'all, but something going on with him. That look right there, I don't know, them bumps, or he got broke up with something, ate something he was allergic to, but they all over his face. And I was trying to figure out were these bumps or bubbles from the water. Yeah, anyway, let's keep it rolling, you guys. Oh my God! Look what she say, y'all. Look at this. Black Titanic. There are bumps on that mug shot face. Look at that forehead. I want to bring it. I want to bring it. Let me make it wide, and then we're gonna come back, y'all. We gotta observe this specimen. We gotta observe this. Woo! What the? Can y'all see that? I made it bigger. Can y'all see that? What is this? Oh my God, is this water? What the hell? Do y'all see this? Okay, I just did. I just Black Titanic. Those are bumps on that mugshot face. Those are rosy ground. I just try to. Oh, okay. Enlarge it so we can see. Ooh wait. Okay, y'all. We're gonna go on and get to the. We gonna go ahead on and get to it. Wait a minute, y'all. I'm losing my train of thought. We gonna go ahead on and get to the presentation. This man is a nonsense. I should entitle my thumbnail something with nonsense in it, because if you look at his answer, his reply, it was Melody fault. Martell wants the courts to take the kids so he can be the victim and say, Mel took my kids. Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what, Clem God? Thank you for saying that. I never thought about that. Yeah, yeah. I never thought about that, girl. You hit it on the nose. He probably expecting for her to win, but that's what he gonna say. And what gets me when this man said Mel need him for a storyline. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead on and we're going to do the presentation. Ooh, Lord. Oh, I gotta take these down. You guys, y'all know that I feel so sad. I feel sad looking at those children. The children, they just so innocent. Every last one of them. Every last one of them is innocent, and they are victims, right? They are victims of all this chaos. All right, y'all. Here come the presentation. Invite, present. I know it's early in the morning. Some of you guys will get up and go to church. Y'all, when I was growing up, man, it wasn't that much church in the world. And then you go to church. Then through the darn weekday, you all in church through the weekday. And then I come from a family that don't never know when to leave church. Even after the sermon, they gotta hang around all outside and talk to the when you're young, you already don't want to be there when you're young. And And then you got to hang out again. But anyway, y'all, some of y'all enjoy church. I'm gonna tell you that's where the best singers come from. But anyway, happy Sunday to everyone. Martell is live.
5 years of dating, tired of being patient. What the fuck you waiting for? Yeah, it's a lot of niggas hate, and I don't entertain it. But then we gotta get anymore. If you don't want it like me, I can take, and I don't entertain it. But then we gotta get anymore. If you don't want it like me, I can think about it in a day. I could be doing right now. I'm wasting my time. Try for you, but you gon' see what's up. When a nigga full of romance, I just think, baby, don't you know all of these niggas looking for you back? I'm just saying, for you, baby, you gon' let it wind up. You got 24 seconds and it's starting right now. I got you, baby.
This is Empress Radio, you guys. And Martell is posting his love child. Look at Mouse Morales. So cute. You and Daddy? Look at Mouse Morales. Not that face. What's up? Y'all doing good? On this Saturday? Let me tell you. Hold on. Martell, go down there. Go down the mountain. Go down there. I'm on live. Go down there. Okay. You trying to show out? Isn't that a little dangerous? Don't you trying to show up? They're trying to flip over. Oh my goodness. It's a beautiful Saturday. What y'all talking about? Hey, listen. Hey, man, can you go up there? Just get talk for a little minute. At least you didn't get out the car. It's almost what I gotta be up there in a minute. I'll be up there in a minute. You get it? I'll be up there in a minute. Okay. These kids. The girls that all my kids out here. Mariah, Martell, Malia, Milani, Maverick. Y'all all right, here. So you heard that first. Milani, his kid, all right? Yep. I shouldn't have pressed pause because now, there. Or is it my boy Derek's spot? Shout out to Empress Radio. So, yeah, all my kids right here. We did tennis today. We did baseball today. Woo! Now we out here. I promise we'll do RZRs today, so we out here. We ain't did the RZRs in what? Man. That's where I thought he was on a safari. But listen. Some of y'all probably heard, some of y'all haven't, but it's like I gotta start addressing certain things when it presents itself. You know, I haven't seen anything, I haven't heard too much, but I get phone calls about what's going on in social media in terms of me being abusive. Those allegations from 2022, even to present day. I like to be transparent about stuff. Have I ever abused my children? No. Have I ever spanked my kids? Yes. But I haven't spanked them in quite some time. Why not? But I just think that this narrative is going around, and bloggers picking things up, and certain people trying to destroy me. But it's not going to happen though. I'm not going to allow it to happen. Can you guys hear me? Yeah. So it's court ordered that Melody and myself we can't spank the children because of like the first allegations. What was this 2022? All the kids. So
So what? 2022. Allegations came out, but this is like at the end of like COVID and things like that. And I'm just gonna talk freely because I'm tired of all this stuff talking about I'm being abusive and stuff like that. Go up there, sweetheart. In terms of me being abused, so I gotta start addressing things. Again, have I ever abused my children? No. Have I ever abused anyone? No. Again. God. Hold on, I'll be up there in a minute, y'all. I might need to just get off this RZR and let them ride this thing. I'll get out in a moment. Y'all need to take a break. Yeah, the girls are sweet. Yeah, they out here riding these RZRs. You can't drive. You know how you women are. Y'all can't drive. Yes, I said that. Look at Mariah. Ask Mariah. I'm turning on for you. I don't know how to go. Go ask her. Hey, listen, real quick, y'all. Go up there, son. So listen, I hear that court documents out for like 2022, some of that nature. It was allegations of child abuse, right? All the way to DHR being called and stuff like that from the kids' mom. It was allegations. So I need you guys to understand when people file a motion, anybody can file a motion. So it's just allegations, okay? And every time I came out victorious on that. So again, I've never been abusive toward my children, never been abusive toward a woman. Guys, I got my children, okay? All 5 of them, 7 days on, 7 days off. Good ass father. I'm tired of being discredited. I'm tired of people acting as if I'm not a great father. I've been a great father since day one. I have 5 children I take great care of. So I'm telling you, when people go against good fathers, they should shame themselves. And I'm gonna say it. There's not a lot of us out there. And the way the certain women try to handle us as a man, I see why that some men throw in the towel. I see the reason men throw that white towel in, like, you know what? Fuck it. I see why. I'm trying my best not to even get there because I love my kids so fucking much. So fucking much. I do so much for them. You know what? When I do my 7 days, I don't fucking have babysitters. My kids be with me. Fucking 7 days. Do you get? I get up. Wake my kids up at 6 o'clock. I do my girl's hair. Get them breakfast. I drive 25 minutes to get them to school every morning. I go eat lunch with them. I make sure they get to practice. Hold on, Lottie. Stay up there. I make sure my kids get the practice that I signed them up for. I signed them up for baseball. I signed them up for tennis. I signed them up for arts. I signed them up. I just got my little 4-year-old Milani. I just got her into school. I registered her, and they picked her to get into school. I did that. I'm over education. I'm over athletics. I'm over all of that. So it's like I don't want nobody playing with the things that I do. Because I'm gonna go out, being a parent is difficult. Being a parent of 5 is difficult. And then me being a man, but I'm not tripping because I'm doing this. My kids, my responsibility, so I'm doing it. No complaints. I don't complain that I gotta commute a total of an hour and a half, 2 hours when my kids are with me, when I'm taking them to school, when I'm taking them to practice. All this shit I got over on their mom's side of town. I got them over there, but I'm over education, I'm over sports, so I can move them wherever I want to move them to. But no, I keep them over there on this side of town. I don't complain. I handle my business. And then for all this stuff, when the TV show about to come back on, stupid ass allegations come out, right?
Here you go, he meant.
Talking about abuse. No. Hell, I just become abusive just because we got a divorce. Like, what the fuck? No, Martell became abusive. Like, don't y'all get things twisted because y'all see certain things on the TV show. When I get upset, because I am a man, and I do get bothered. I will raise my voice. Like, to me, there's nothing wrong with that. But don't hit a woman. Don't be abusive to your children. Period. So, I don't know any bloggers on here right now, but again, like, y'all check with, I know somebody, like, check with your sources and stuff like that before you start talking about somebody being abusive. Call my people so we can talk and we can sit down and talk in terms of somebody being abusive. Never been abusive. I've been abused by my ex. I mean, y'all saw that, so that's why I wanted to. That's why I went to Tasha K a while back and put that out. Let y'all know that no, I got hit, but it's okay.
So he came forward to let us know that the children are lying, Melody is lying, the court is lying, and Melody is abusive. That's what I got out of this, you know. Then conveniently he have the children in the background now, to flex that he's a great dad. Now, what child wouldn't be happy to be out there driving a car? But I noticed he gonna make sure he show his golden child, little Miles. He makes sure that. Now he say he's a good dad, but then he got that child sitting right next to him. Proof that he was not a good dad. Proof that he was not in that home the way he should be, taking money out of the home and spending it on his mistress. And now he wants us to believe that he's a great dad. Man, I'm going to tell you what, I got the best dad, baby dad, in something funny called baby dad, as old as I am, because our daughters are grown, 30s, 40s, 50s. And he's a great dad, great granddaddy, and I can say that. Now, some men you just can't get along with, right? But they make great fathers. I do understand. Like my ex-husband is a great father. We couldn't get along, but I can't take that away from him. But Martell, you are showing us differently. You are showing us that you are a abusive man, period, to your children and to your baby's mom, your ex. And by the way, you do need a DNA for your fifth child, which is Miles, because he don't look like you. He don't. Every last one of them look like you. Sugar Mama even look like you, but him, I guess he looked like her side of the family.
Hey, you know, man, because we do stupid shit, so we do get hit sometimes by a woman. It's cool. I'll accept that. Hold on. Yep, and I appreciate those good men who are out there doing it all. I appreciate them men. But you know what? It's not a lot of us out there. I get tired of seeing all these single women out here making it seem like
You made a single mother. I'm just going to count your wife. You made your wife a single mom. And I bet you guys that had a lot to do with her staying as long as she did. Because of course you're going to put the children into consideration. What about our children? Every mother wants their child to grow up in a 2-parent home. But it wasn't. It was his fault. The reason his wife is in a single motherhood. It's a single mother. And then of course he go get bed bug pregnant. She was willing to be a single mother because she did it on purpose. But this man right here with his wife, he made his wife a single mother. Now he got the nerve to complain about single mothers.
And right now, I feel like my children's mom trying to get full custody for me. I'm like, why? Like, I was taking my kids to school what? Friday, yesterday. I was taking him to school yesterday. It was about 7:15, 7:20. And I was just thinking, like, look at all the stuff that I've done, and it's only 7:20. And look at all that I'm going to do for the rest of the day. Being a great father. But somebody want to say that you're abusing your children. I mean, want to put out to the public that you're abusing your children. Because we go to court. To me, guys, listen. If a person ain't in jail, when DHR comes and say, we ain't find nothing, we talk to the source and there's nothing, that person should be held accountable. That person should be held accountable. Do you understand?
They did find something, man. 56 days. That's what, 30, almost 2 months. Yeah, they found something. You were suspended from seeing these children for 56 days. You said that. They did find something.
Y'all need to stop fucking with that person trying to handle a good ass father. A father.
Now he asking the people that support Melody to stop supporting her, you guys. This is what we get out. This is what we get out of this show. Yeah. That's what we get out. Yeah. So let's just keep going. He said we shouldn't be supporting Melody. Oh, but who we supposed to support? You and Big Bug. That's who we supposed to support. Shout out to Empress Radio.
So with that being said, again, Mahogany Meats, whatever your name is, listen. You know what allegations are. You know when you go to court and somebody's forced to drop something. Mahogany, some of the court documents don't lie. I'm up here telling you right now. Do you know what allegations are? This is what allegations are. Somebody followed a motion saying something for people like you to believe it. And then when you go to court, they force them to drop this shit.
Y'all notice those allegations. So his court documents that he thought was in his favor, he was willing. Oh, he was happy to share them. He was all on SW. He came on Queen Sheba. Oh, just willing to share. Did you get the document? Did you get the documents, Queen Sheba? But see that part over there flipped. It was flipped on him. He got the stuttering. Queen Sheba had him study on her platform because she didn't play that. You will be held accountable. She did not try to make him look bad. All he had to do was be held accountable, and that's bad enough. Here you go, y'all.
So if you go look at the court documents, look at all that shit. What you talking about, the court documents? Look at it. You read all them court documents.
We did.
Have I ever been accused of? Yeah, I've been accused of it, yes. From a person who's trying to get a fucking storyline. Before you say anything else, you go read. Go get educated. It's something.
Martell, this lady have moved on. She don't need you for a storyline. She wants you to go away. Go away. Leave the woman alone. You and Big Boo would not leave Melody Cherie Rogers alone. That's all she wants you to do. And as far as the children is concerned, ain't nobody never said that these children don't love you. You're their dad. You're their dad, but it's the children that saying, Daddy, you are abusive. Daddy, quit abusing us. That's something to consider. So the court has to step in. You do have a bad temper.
Playing with me. All y'all, stop playing with me. It's all been dropped. Yes, she dropped it. The person who filed the motion dropped it. She was forced to drop it. Go look at all them documents. She hasn't been victorious in court. They filed 4 fucking motions on me. Okay, 4 motions on me. Talking about abuse. Took my son to the doctor. Said I punched him. Said I hit him 25 times. I don't know if y'all know me, but Martell, I was benching about 465 at the time, right? And I'm like, man, I said, if I hit anybody 25 times with anything, it's going to be a mark on there. I get up in a moment. If you hit somebody 25 times with anything, it'll be a mark. I'm like, why would you say something like that? And no mark, no. I never put a mark on any of my children. And I know I'm just ranting because it's like all this shit just hurting me. I've always taken pride in being a father. And it's just in me. You know, it's just in me. In terms of being a great father. And it's just me sitting back and trying not to say nothing. Y'all know I've been on social media for some months. Just chilling. And next thing you know, all this stupid shit just happening. So I'm gonna start addressing it every single time. But I want you guys, the blogs, when you guys, if you got Martell, go up there, son. You be going up there. My son.
We're trying to hear.
So, no, my kids having a good time. They just want me to get up this order to yard, but they doing stuff up there, you know? They doing stuff up there. But y'all start holding all these other people who's lying. That other person who's lying. I mean, I hate it, but hold them accountable. Y'all ask the right questions. Carlos King too. Yes, ask her the right questions. When we get on that stage, ask the right questions.
So Bed Bug is just waiting in the background, just laughing, just waiting on that moment that Martell go live and bash Melody. Because she's on his live in the background saying, yeah, just tell him how she's lying on Paris. I guess she's referring to the fact that Paris was bullying her children. What about you? Said that you were doing bullying the children also. Anyway, you guys, she is on here telling him, yeah, trying to gaslight him, you guys, to go after Melody. That's what she was doing. And I wonder if she be in the background any other time when he go live bashing Melody, gaslighting the situation. But anyway, you want everybody to address this issue, what she said about your daughter. What about all the things you said about this woman's daughter? Recently posted that her children was funny looking. And I have to apologize to you for that because, I said that your daughter was funny looking, but I apologize for that. She's not funny looking. But you don't go around talking about other people's kids and then expect for people not to say anything about yours. But anyway, you guys, what about the time you shaved this little girl's hair all the time, called them funny looking? You said that this girl kids got diseases where they come on, gave your son a respiratory problem, whatever he had. We beg you to go get this baby taken care of. You sat right there till the little boy lungs felt like they were gonna fall out. You sat right there till you could hear him breathing through the internet, you guys, all through social media. When she turned that camera on, all you hear is that little boy was suffering, you guys. This is your Black Excellence, Black Inventors.
Born on the 2nd of May, 1844, Elijah McCoy was the inventor who revolutionized the railroad. He was a passionate inventor who ended up with 57 patents, 50 of which were related to the lubrication of steam engines, as well as a folding ironing board and a lawn sprinkler. Facing educational barriers in Canada, McCoy was sent to Edinburgh, Scotland at the age of 15 to pursue an education in engineering. When he returned to North America, he got a job as a fireman and oiler at the Michigan Central Railroad, where he used his engineering training to help solve some of the common engine overheating problems. His first patent was for an automatic lubrication system for locomotive steam engines in 1872. However, he continued to invent and refine his devices, and by the turn of the century, he had produced more patents than any other black inventor at the time. Lacking funding to manufacture his inventions, he sold off many of his patents. However, by 1920, he was able to establish the Elijah McCoy Manufacturing Company and finally produce his inventions under his own name. Legend suggests that his work was so sought after that it would be requested by name, which may be the origin of the phrase, "the real McCoy." Though McCoy is perhaps known as the most prolific of all black inventors, his name was not even mentioned in an authoritative book on the history of the American locomotive industry. The 1922 book by engineer E.L. Abrams' Lubrication of Locomotives identifies several early pioneers and organizations with no mention of McCoy, nor did any other lubrication literature credit him during that time. 5. Alexander Miles. Alexander Miles was a successful black inventor in the late 19th century, best known for inventing elevator doors that could automatically open and close. His invention made riding an elevator much safer, with automatic doors still being a standard feature on modern-day elevators. Alexander Miles was born on May 18, 1838 in Circleville, Ohio.
Yeah, I remember I was so scared to get on the elevator, y'all. My mama, she was scared. She said, "I'm not getting on there." And I went on there and mama didn't go. But whatever the case is, I was going to the second floor. It took me to the second floor. I don't know how mama was up there, but when that elevator door opened, mama was already up there. She had beat the elevator up those stairs. But that's my remembrance of the elevator door. And guess where I was at? In Detroit, Michigan. Cause everything was so fast. Technology was faster up there. So yeah, I just came from Bessemer, Alabama, and I was scared of elevators, you guys.
To Michael and Mary Miles. Sometime in his early adulthood, he moved to Waukesha, Wisconsin, where he worked as a barber throughout the 1860s. Miles experienced great success as a barber in Duluth, opening a barber shop in the 4-story St. Louis Hotel. He even used his savings to purchase a real estate office. His business achievements earned him a spot as the first black member of the Duluth Chamber of Commerce. In 1884, Miles built a 3-story brownstone building in an area that became known as the Miles Block. However, during elevator rides in his buildings, Miles witnessed the risks associated with an elevator shaft door accidentally left open. There were many examples of people accidentally falling to their death through the shaft because the elevator doors at the time had to be manually operated. Miles was determined to solve this problem. He attached a flexible belt to the elevator cage, which touched drums positioned along the elevator shaft.
And you guys, that would be a job that a lot of blacks had too. You know, they had to be dressed in their uniforms, and in any kind of way, it was kind of a prestigious job, I guess, back then, because they would be manually opening and closing the elevator doors. It beat being out there in that cotton field, child. Anyway, this door have led to the invention of these sliding doors, automatic doors today that we see when we go in the grocery store, when we go in the hospitals. This man's invention is very important.
Directly above and below the floors, his invention allowed elevator shaft doors to operate at the correct times. The elevator doors were automated through a series of levers and rollers. Alexander Miles was granted a patent for his invention on October 11th, 1887. Before his death on May 7th, 1918, Miles was considered the wealthiest black person in the Pacific Northwest area, largely due to income from his invention. Miles was inducted into the National Inventors Hall of Fame in 2007. 6. Benjamin Bradley. Benjamin Bradley was an innovative inventor in the field of steam engines. Born into slavery in Maryland in the mid-19th century, he faced limited access to education but taught himself engineering. Despite being a slave and unable to legally patent his inventions, Bradley sold his high-powered steam engine. This earned him enough money to buy his own freedom. The steam engine's high power output and efficiency made it a popular choice for use in ships, locomotives, and other large machinery. However, Bradley did not stop there. He continued to improve upon his design and was eventually granted several patents for his work. 7. Henry Blair. He was the second African-American inventor to receive a U.S.
Yeah, this is your Black History Spotlight. Black inventors. Black excellent. Yeah. Shout out to Mr. Alexander Miles for that elevator door, y'all. People were dying. They were, that you had to push that door manually, right? And it was not safe. So that brother figured a way to make it safe for everyone. Oh, Lord. Our people are so intelligent. Hi, Pinky. How you doing?
Good morning. I'm doing good. How you all doing this morning?
Grand Rising, everyone.
Grand Rising to everyone, and good morning to everyone. I just woke up.
Yeah, we were talking. We just got finished doing the presentation was just on Martell. Martell went live. You saw that?
I saw a little bit about it last night, so I made a thumbnail on it. But
Yeah,
I'm
so
gonna
just
finish it up. Yeah.
Yeah, he went live. Anyway, you guys, I got the link out for those of you who want to come up because I'm going to do like another 30 minutes and then I'm going to get off.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, Cheryl, you coming up? I think Cheryl out there. Anyway, so Martell, of course, what he did was what he always do. Put everything on melody. Of course,
Yeah.
And
Can
then
you say something about we need to leave that alone and leave him alone so he can afford to put food on his kids' table or something like that. So he
he would. That's not the one. But I remember he did say that on one of his live. He went live. He went live about the documents.
Oh yeah,
recent document
about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That and you know what? That's from the court, and so the court is not going to sit up and make no lies on him. So he needs to just take it like a man and start trying to do better. But I know that's not going to happen because he's a narcissist. So
let me welcome Sheila, Aaron, and Cheryl Howard on the panel.
Grand Rising.
Grand Rising, Cheryl.
Hi, Miss
Hello,
Pinky.
Grand Rising.
You look beautiful, Miss Pinky.
Sheila.
Grand Rising, Miss Black Titanic. Hi, Sheila. Good morning.
Good morning,
Hello,
Sheila.
good morning, Grand Rising.
Grand Rising.
Hi, Miss Pinky.
Hello.
Hello, Miss
My
Black
first
Titanic.
lady. I call Sheila my first lady. Cheryl is my Cheryl.
Hey.
Okay, let me hear what you got to say, Miss Sheila. You got any comments?
Yeah, I was looking at when Martell got on live, and I saw nothing but a liar in his face. So I really didn't read into it because I already knew Martell was lying, but he couldn't wait to show the other little guy he could he. And I said, what a liar. He
Mm-hmm.
and Martell just has guilt written all over his face. So I didn't pay him any attention. That's all I got to say. I know he's lying.
Okay, welcome Melanated Energy to the panel. And
Melanated Energy.
Hi, Melanated Energy.
Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. Thank y'all.
Okay, Cheryl, you next.
Yeah, well, of course he gonna come on live and try to, of course, lie like a rug, like he do. He lie like he breathes. Because my thing is, if there's nothing true in those documents, in those court documents, and Melody lied about everything, and everything in those court documents are lie, then tell me why Melody is not um, being charged with perjury. Why is Melody not being charged? Why is Melody not being what's the other word they use for court when you lie in court?
Paperwork.
Why she not right? Why she not in contempt of court? Because if you go in court and you lie and she's under oath and she puts all this stuff down, it's a lie. Don't he think the judge would have sanctioned her?
Yeah, judge would have said something.
Right, the judge would have held her in contempt. Wouldn't the judge have?
Right.
Because she lying to the judge. Then that's what he's trying to say. She lied to the judge.
Let me just tell you, Cheryl. They said the father been found criminal. Is civil and criminal contempt. Civil and criminal contempt.
Who?
Martell. That's what it says.
They found him. What?
They said, let me just read it. It said, it is clear by the father's actions that he has no intent of complying with any of the orders of this honorable court. And the mother requests that he, which is the father, be found in civil and criminal contempt. For saying, he and the court said he did not follow any of the orders.
Right. You see, so if Melody went in front of the court of law and put her right hand up and promised to tell the truth and nothing but the truth, so help her God, and she's under oath, don't he think Melody would have been held in contempt? Don't he think the judge would have charged her with perjury? Do he know what perjury is? Why he started talking about somebody's not educated? No, he the one that's not educated. When he said that lady not educated, he's not educated. Because everybody know when you go in court and lie, or you go in court and make up any kind of nonsense, they consider that contempt of court. Melody would have been locked up. Melody would have to do 30 days for perjury. So he need to come better with the lies he's telling. Because I done caught him in a lie right there. Ain't no way in the world that woman would stand in front of a judge and lie like that, knowing she could be in a world of trouble.
Right.
And also, he's out here trying to make himself look like a good father. No good father would let the trash that he let destroy his marriage have daughter mistreat his children. You would never let nobody mistreat your children. I don't care who it is. Would you let anybody mistreat your children? And then he gonna say he's a good father. He ain't no good father. Martell was coming online to deceive people like he always do. He's the master of deception. That's what he did. Came on there to try to clear his name, just like when it happened with him and the bed bug. Supposedly, I got arrested allegedly, and he claimed he never been to jail. We all know that's a lie. We all know he's been to jail. So he need to stop. Stop it. Just stop it, Martell, because you're a stone cold, habitual, pathological liar. That's what he is. So I caught him in a lie right there. Now, how he going to explain that?
Okay, let me hear from Melanated Energy, and welcome, Melanated Energy.
Hi,
Thank
Melanated.
you. We are the real McCoys. Thank you, Miss Black Titanic, for that Black excellence in the morning for breakfast. I wanted to talk about Martell and his lying behind. If Melody was lying in the court documents and he's so innocent, why didn't he appear in court? Like the fact that he's avoiding going to court, avoiding going to go get the psychiatric evaluation is like, you know, when people avoid stuff like that, they know that it's like they're going to be founded. It's going to be indicated that there's something wrong, that he's lying. So that right there tells that he's a liar. My second point is that what was my second point with whenever you see like somebody that makes statements like, was there any marks? If there's no marks, there's no abuse. You know who says that? The abuser. when he made that statement, I said that is proof right there that he's an abusive person. It shouldn't have to be marks to show whether or not there was abuse being done, you know. So those are professional abusers. They like to beat people where nobody could see the marks and stuff like that. He is an abuser, and I think it's by nature. But thank you.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, I don't hear nobody else.
I didn't want to go over my time limit. I'll be hurrying up.
No, I said I can't hear nobody but you. Hello, Miss Pinky? Hello?
Pinky and Black Titanic is gone.
What?
I don't know where they at.
Oh, maybe they dropped off by my. Hello? Hello? Miss Pinky? Miss Black Titanic? Maybe they got dropped. Maybe they dropped by mistake. You still there, minute?
I'm still here.
Okay.
We could talk about the case if you want
to.
Yeah,
until they come back. They'll come back. But yeah, you're right.
I was like, that man stood there. I was so mad last night. I had to put down the phone listening to him talk. I said, he couldn't have been in front of me. I'd have been all up and down his neck.
He ain't bothered me because I already knew
it bothered me a lot last night.
I was like, all I want to see is him pull out I want him to pull out some receipts. Pull out the receipts.
I think he's the one that made that court record public.
He is the one who put.
Yeah, he's a busy hoe that don't read. He's about to read the documents. He should have read that before he put it out because it put him in a bad light. He's so busy.
He did put the documents out. Nobody put them out because he was giving them to the bloggers.
He leaked them. Yeah.
He gave them. Yeah, he gave them to Queen Sheba. He gave them to Tasha K. And he gave it to it was somebody else he gave it to, but I know he gave the documents out, and now he's trying to clean it up as though Melody did it. Why would you turn around and say Melody did something when you know clearly you gave those documents out? Also, when he tried to defend himself, everything was pointing to you, sir. You started this whole stuff talking about he's sick of it. How can you get sick of something that you put out? So if you're going to be mad, you need to be looking in the mirror, looking at yourself.
Hey, excuse me.
All right.
This is Pinky. I'm here. My thing just for some reason was out. I could hear you all talking.
Oh, I was like, where's Miss Pinky? Where's Miss
We had a bad storm.
I'm here. Okay.
Well, Miss Black Titanic, I'm going to get off because I have to leave out. I have a meeting early this morning. I just wanted to come up, and I knew Martell was lying. That's all I said because I seen that whole mess, and I got on. Actually, I stopped looking at him because I couldn't stand the sight of Martell because I could clearly see he's lying and try to use them kids as a cover-up like he been doing that the whole time. Martell ain't signed them kids up for school, tennis, baseball, none of that. Melody pays for that stuff.
And those kids go to private school.
Right.
Yeah, he don't pay for nothing. He don't got no money.
Talking about the kids. School should be near his. You ain't got no money to pay for them to go to school. You can't pay for them.
Exactly.
And you helping them do nothing.
Broke.
Please, broke as he
don't even have a job.
Right.
Talking about he's the reason why the kids are in the school that they are in now because he decided to let them go over there. If it wasn't for him, the kids wouldn't be on that side. Who do you think you are, sir? Nobody.
And
then the person that holds the money is the one that makes the final decision.
That's why I said last night, prove it. That's why I said last night, prove it. Show some receipts that you paid tuition. Prove it.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave now because I have a meeting this morning, so it's important. I have to get there. I'll talk to you guys later. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day.
You too, Mama.
Take me on travel.
Love you.
Pinky.
Love you,
Pinky.
Yes.
Martell must have been watching one of your videos because I said salt.
He was watching one of my videos?
Yeah, because he came out and said, yeah, I'm over education. He said, and you remember you pointed that out.
Yeah.
I don't even think he knew that was in there. He would have been using that. He said, yeah, I'm over education and I'm over the sports. That's my job. That's what I do. I'm over the education. I said, well, he didn't even know that was in there until
I said,
point that out.
yeah.
What a
And
comment. I know.
but one thing he didn't supposed to do, those kids was on film. They was being videotaped. Tank was. I don't care if Tank was kind of far away, but he was on videotape. He's not complying with the order. Like he haven't complied with nothing the judge had said and told him to do. Those kids was on videotape. Tank was. You can see Tank from the back. So he just breaking all kind of orders and laws. He just breaking them.
And guess what? She was in she's over there gaslighting the situation. I know Big Book live for these days when he come up on national platform and dog Melody out. Y'all know that?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So she's been there to tell him, she wrote on the post, don't forget to tell them about what she did to Paris. Them lies. Y'all know about the part in it where they said that Paris was abusing.
Right.
Mhm. And then he got the nerve to say he's over education. He's over education. He's over education. Well, then explain to me how come you can't pass an open book test with the answers on them, with the answers in them, an open book test that you had to take 10 times and possibly more, and still ain't passed it yet.
I don't think he could read.
Right. I don't think so. How educated can he be? If you can't pass an open book test with the answers, you got to be the dumbest person alive. You can't even pass an open book test. But he's over education. Well, he need to go back to school.
But he didn't read them documents before he put them out.
But you know what, guys?
So,
Because of that, Melanie is the one that holds the money. No matter where he trying to send them, they're not going to go. You know why? Because you have to have money for that, and he don't have any money. So therefore, she makes the final decision. Because if she don't pay, they ain't going because he can't pay. So they ain't going because there's nobody going to put the kids in the. There's no money for him. So
that school
he's not going to spend
Martell.
all that money for them to go to school. And because he has none. And to get put in activities, she would have to pay for it. So if she don't agree with the activity, she ain't paying.
That's right.
So he's caught between a hard place, between the hard place of that Paramount, which is
A
the
paramour.
woman that you speak with that you don't marry, illicit woman. That's what it says.
Mm-hmm.
I may have to start calling her the Paramount.
Paramour.
I'll call her the para whore.
Right.
Oh, that's
Paramour
good.
around with 304. Okay.
The 304. Oh, yeah. You
That's
may
what
have
she
to
is.
start doing that.
And
Y'all
anyway,
know y'all know she got mad because he wrote Miss Hope under
Charade.
today's picture. So that pissed her off because he have never in life referred to Big Bud as Miss Hoax.
Oh yeah, yeah. I know. Sheree gave him a response. She hanging out with Simon, Portia's husband, soon to be ex-husband.
Ain't that something? That's the same
That's how
thing
she-
Portia
that's how she
did
responded.
when Helen was married to him.
Yep, that's how she responded to Martell. She came right back with that post, and she's out hanging out with Simon. Okay, letting him know I want a man that got money. You ain't got no money. That's over. You the reason why I got demoted on the show, and now I'm a friend to the show now.
That was very loud.
Okay, so I don't want nothing to do with you because you messed up my whole storyline on Roa. You jumped in Kenya's face. Nuh-uh. I want a real man that got money.
Look, try to civilize him and give him another 10. Bought him on a big old network. Bravo. But what did he do? He went over there. He still had extreme behavior, y'all.
Right.
Yeah, he turned on her. I called
Right.
it turning on her at that point because he began to attack the other women, her co-hosts on that show, y'all.
What man, the first moment he get there, his first scene is to attack other women. Ooh,
Right.
Lord.
I
And
think
that's
he
why
has more Y chromosome than X.
and that's why
Mhm.
Andy Cohen dropped him and never brought him back. I respect him more than I respect CK. What's his name? Carlos King. Because one thing about Andy Cohen, he dropped Martell from Roa, and he ain't never brought Martell back there. Never.
Mhm.
He never
That's
gonna
a
let Martell.
liability.
Yep, he will never be able to start back on that show. But you see, CK, he funded. He continued to let this man come on the show to bother his ex-wife every chance he get. That's why I like Andy Cohen over him. I think Andy Cohen is a better producer than him. I'm sorry.
He is.
I'm sorry because Andy don't play no mess. He don't play that mess
No.
over there. He
Mm-mm.
don't.
Own is the
Jenny,
plantation.
what's wrong is wrong. What's right is right.
That's right.
DK, if it's wrong, he happy. He loves
Right.
messing wrongness.
He loved the mess.
The
Mhm.
wages reminds me of Own being a plantation. The way that they treat black women is type plant is terrible.
Martell
Mhm.
always comes up there running his mouth, but Martell never has one receipt to back up anything that he say. He thinks somebody is going to take his word for it. He's a pathological and habitual liar.
Right.
He
Who gonna
contradicts
believe anything
everything.
he say? I believe everything those kids say. I believe he did put his hands on those kids. I believe what
Absolutely.
Tank said. I believe what the Eminem kids say, and I believe them over him. So he can
Absolutely.
forget it. Coming on there, and then you coming on there with no receipts. You come up with no proof, as usual. Steady flapping his gums, but don't have one receipt to prove anything that he's saying. I
But
want to
you
see
just supposed to
receipts.
take his word.
Right. I want to see receipts that Melody's lying. I want to see receipts that she was found in contempt. I want to see receipts that she was that the judge found her in contempt for lying on those court documents. I want proof. I want
I
to see
want proof
proof.
that he went to court.
I want to see
Remember,
proof he
they
went
had
to
to
court.
mail him
Exactly.
here.
I
I
want,
want to bring y'all attention to this. Remember, at the end, the court had his address because they had to mail it to him. They it stated. I just took the paper in the bathroom so I can brush my teeth. But it said that to the defendant, they was gonna mail him his copy because he was not there.
Yeah. Prove that you
right,
went to court.
right. You can't even prove he went to court.
No, a
Mm-mm.
walking, talking contradiction. And
Right.
he said it on Tasha K. He said, I hit him on the 25th lash. That's when I saw his face change and he started crying. I dropped the phone. I couldn't believe it. I never forget what he said that on Tasha K, as if he was bragging that he did that to his son. Oh,
Okay, what y'all looking at? I'm just gonna just give me a few seconds. Y'all see Marcella struck my channel. Y'all see that?
This lady,
Yes.
man, she's so
Speak with your girl. I got a not a. I got a struck. This girl turned around, abused me now verbally. Talked about my dead auntie, laughed about it, said a
not with them
whole
teeth.
said a whole lot of bad things about me that wasn't true. So I come back and try to educate her with, all our ancestors that water tomb was at the floor of the oceans. That's the route I took with her. This girl turned around and struck my channel. Struck it now, and now I got. And I'm like, what? You mean you bully me? Then you get to bully me, talk about my dead loved one, and then strike my channel too. But I fell for that. I heard them say that what they do is over there a strategy they got. They'll bait you out, and then when you reply, they will strike your channel. So I fell right for that. But certain things I don't want you. I just feel like you just crossing the boundaries when you making fun of my dead ancestors, my dead auntie. That's what I was trying to get over to her. But
Mm-hmm.
anyway, you guys. So anyway, y'all know who's striking channels over there. Speak with your girl Marcella. There it
Yeah,
is,
don't.
right there. Y'all see
I
that?
know Ray
I've
Keith.
been
I
blocked
know
up.
Ray
Yeah.
Keith. That's what I
Yeah.
call him.
So,
Ray Keith. Yeah.
I blocked up.
Please.
But you could get that strike removed
Yeah.
because
Sure can.
it's you didn't do anything that's a violation. All you
Right.
did was provide information that was not, offensive or anything like that. So if anything, she was being offensive.
Yes, she really was. And the thing of this, I have no beef with her. I don't know what it is.
No, she's a very harsh. I don't know. I don't know how people minds get like that, but I think she has some type of mental illness.
That lady hate
She's
anybody.
demonic.
That lady hate anybody who's down with Mel. Anybody who's down with Mel, she hate. That's
No,
about
she hates herself. She hates
and she hate herself,
yeah,
really. Yeah, you're right. She hate herself.
yeah.
Yeah,
And if
anybody who's
anything that's positive, she's anti-positive.
right. Anybody who loves Melody or down with Melody, she don't want to be. She gonna say something about because it's the meters that's making everything bad. The millimeters.
She's always on the wrong side of history.
She don't know what she's talking about half of the time. Anyway, she never know what she's talking about. Please, she never know what she's talking about.
She's like she's corrupted. So I just
Right.
block her. Yeah. When I
Martell.
first got to YouTube, I ran into her and I didn't know what it was about. And then when I saw how she operates, I quickly got away from it. It's a very bad dark energy she got.
Yeah, she believes what Martell say, and he ain't got one receipt to prove anything that he say. That's how dumb they are. That's how dumb these people are. Pick-me's. In fact, the comments, they ate him up. But you had some pick-me's in them comments, too. Talking about, oh, Martell, you so fine. Oh, Martell. Oh, my God. It made me sick. It made me really sick. But you had some people in there eating his behind up, too. They were eating him up in there.
He started responding to her. It was terrible.
It was eating them. I mean, comments like, Doc, one lady said, court docs don't lie, and the kids won't lie either. Then one says he's always playing the victim. He always the victim all the time. People was eating him up in the comments. I wrote some of these comments down. He said, you're a great father. That's out on bond. Now behind that is you done. Plus, stop moving the court date. They was breaking on him. Then one person called, huh?
I said, right, stop moving the court date because I'm getting tired of it.
Right. So one person called him bitter baby daddy syndrome. Then he said, the court doc said the child implicated you. That's what they saying. Like, Melody ain't say it. Tank said that you did it.
Right.
He's a moron. Said you did it. Now you gonna call the Eminem kids a liar now? When they said you did it? Now come on now, Martell. Stop it. Those kids ain't lying on you. They telling the truth.
When he was talking on camera, you see Tank was back behind him listening. And when he saw him, he got so mad. I was like, yeah, he forgot that he was on live for a minute there. He's about to go in on it. And I'm like, look at that. Look at how he responded to him when he saw Tank hearing him lie and drop on, like just lie. He had to remove himself away from the kids because he knew he was going to tell a whole bunch of lies.
Martell looked guilty even coming on live. He made himself look even worse. He made himself even look guiltier. Like the lady said, she said, you said, go get educated and you can't pass an open book test?
Right.
Wow.
Hold it, you guys. Let me hear from Pinky. I haven't heard from her.
No problem.
Pinky, are you there? Well, I don't guess she here, y'all. Y'all going on. Okay, let me just read this then. What some of the fans are saying. They're saying he's so smart. Why is he moving from rental house to house? Yeah.
Because he's homeless?
Yeah. CCs must collaborate and join forces to get you to understand.
I'm here. Black Titanic.
CCs must collaborate and join forces to get you to understand.
I'm here, Black Titanic.
Okay.
I was just lotioning, putting some cream on my face in the bathroom.
Okay, let me finish this. Retired and Stalin says CC must collaborate and join forces to get YouTube to understand that these strikes are personal attacks and have nothing to do with violation of YouTube copyright policies. I agree with you. Okay, and Rowena says documents from a court system do not lie,
That's right.
period. That's
That's
what
right.
Rowena is saying.
That's right.
So, okay, Pinky, I had wanted to hear from you.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Those are the court docs. Court docs don't lie, but we have found him in many lies. So who do you believe? A liar? Or the kids ain't lying. The kids, they don't lie to their mother. They do not lie to their counselor. They do not lie to the doctors. So no, we take them over him because he will lie at the drop of a hat. You know, he and lied the whole since the show started. Remember, he was lying since the show started, and he haven't stopped lying since. And then when he would get caught in a lie, he tried to make it seem like it's Mel's fault. The reason he's lying. Oh, I did this. I did that because you didn't do this. Or I did that. So that's he trying to make it look like she's the reason he said that. No, she ain't the you're a grown man. You're a grown man. And he just broke the court order anyway by showing I had the kids on camera. So because I did see Tank
Yeah, he
riding
told
on.
Knox. Yeah, he told Knox. Yeah.
Knox had to sit.
Miles. I mean,
Right, Miles Morales had to sit by him because Miles Morales, he can't sit on nothing by himself. The boy is out of control, so that's why that little kid had to sit with Miles Morales. You see, Sugar Mama be on her own. You have to keep control of that kid.
well, Martell, you messed up, Mister, because you said you didn't want none of your kids on video on social media, and you go and you showed Knox. Don't worry, Melody got a copy of that. She got a screenshot of that.
She
Because
got a
that's more
screenshot
evidence,
of the other one on the
right?
ATV. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yep, with him showing Knox the Spider-Man preview and all this other stuff that he did. Melody got all those screenshots. So,
we got
Martell,
to.
you're in trouble, Martell, because you said you didn't want none of your kids on social media, yet you're showing the youngest one who's 3 years old, who got the most problems. You showing
Yeah,
him on social media. So Melody got screenshots of that. Don't worry, she got screenshots
yeah.
because content creators sent them to her. So while he out here cleaning up his Instagram and trying to take him off or take Knox off Instagram, Melody got those screenshots. She been had them for a long time now. So you're in trouble, Martell, when they see those screenshots of how you got that little boy on social media after you said you didn't want none of your kids on social media. But you didn't think that
And
somebody took screenshots of that? But he cleaning his Instagram and taking everything down and making bedbug take everything down. Sorry, y'all late. People done took screenshots and sent them the Melody already. Too late for that.
Okay, let me read this. MD Hill said he needs to get Miles on the opposite week. That's what I think. He needs to get
Right.
Miles on the opposite week. Those kids don't have a chance to build a relationship with him because Miles is tied to his hip. You know what? I've always wondered that. But see, I saw one where Bedbug was really upset because she want him to be there when the other kids. Y'all remember her saying that?
yeah, yeah,
Why
Mm-hmm.
did he
Yep.
pick
mhm,
him up?
Yep.
Along with the
yeah.
other kids. So yeah. hmm But
Ari.
then it's convenient for Martell because Martell have a built-in babysitter with them older kids there too.
Right, that is true.
And
Mm.
he
That
ain't
is
mentioned
true.
he
And
ain't
then
mentioned
he don't have him. He's too busy dragging that thing up and down Huntsville streets and Atlanta Street.
and he ain't mentioned Paris either. Ari, Bedbug, since you want him to mention to windmill for your daughter. He ain't mentioned Paris' name last night. Not one time did he mention Paris' name. He don't care about your daughter. He could care
Yeah,
less.
and that's what some of the fans were saying.
He could care less.
Yeah, she had posted that about, why don't you ask her about the lies she said about Paris? But yeah, that's what one of the fans say. Well, he don't care about his own kids. How you
Right.
expect for him to care about Paris? He don't care nothing about no Paris. But he got online trying to manipulate us, trying to guilt tripping, kind of guilt tripping. That guilt tripping, he always uses his kids involved.
Because his action shows everything. He could care less about Paris. He don't care about no Paris. That's another man's child. Or let me rephrase that. Another married man's child. So he don't care about her. So if
Wow.
he thought he was gonna mention Paris, think again. Martell don't care about your daughter, Ariana. He could care less about your daughter. He don't care about her.
Well, Clem
He
God
care
said,
about his own. Please.
feeding his kids is the last thing on his mind. He's
Right.
depending on Mel for that at his house. And then let's see, Miss Hayes say, he would have to fight with the sad monsters. He don't want a child support case.
No,
Plus, he puts that child on those kids. Remember what Mel said, Mariah is not a babysitter.
that's right. She ain't
Come
no
on,
mother.
y'all.
Right.
Bring it on out now.
Right.
Let's see what this one said. Clem God said they want Mel to help feed Miles Morales when he's with his dad. Showed him. He gonna probably break it off and get him most of it.
Right. Because
That's
he
why
probably
he
haven't eaten in a long time.
That's why he want to change schools, because the school that lives near him is free. It's public school. See, he don't want them in that school because he gotta pay because she's paying tuition. She's paying big money to have those kids in private school. So he want to take them out of that school and put them in the school near him, which is probably a free school, a public school, and it's free. And anyway, the school don't even want you there. Allegedly, and in my opinion, I heard you was banned from the school that they're in. I heard he was banned from that school that they're in. I heard that he went there showing his behind and acting like a fool. So I hear they don't even want Martell at that school. They don't even want
Nobody tell him don't pass the front gate.
right. They don't want him nowhere near the school. So how can you talk about taking him out when the school don't even want you in there? The school don't want you there.
But how?
Acting a fool.
I was
That's
thinking
the only
that's
reason he wanna
so
take 'em out.
selfish. These kids are at an age to where that they've been in that school for so many years. They have deep bonds with
Shout
their
out to Empress
classmates.
Radio.
I'm
Go on.
sorry.
I was shouting out to Empress Radio. I
Hey,
think
Empress Radio. Yeah, I love her too. But yeah, could you imagine? Like, I got a small child, and like, I got a 9-year-old, and I got a 12-year-old, and those kids be so enmeshed with their peer group in their schools at that age. To take them out is like cruel,
Martell want to take them out of that school because that school blew him up and told Melody what a fool he was acting at that school, how he was acting like a madman at that school, almost scared those kids to death. So now he don't want them going to that school because the school done blew his spot up, and they let Melody know he acted a complete fool when he came here.
Embarrassing.
He did that. He did this. He did that.
But you know what? Those kids shouldn't be moved, period, as much as they're going through in the courts, because he's the one that started this suing stuff. Now he can't afford to keep it up and everything. That's one reason he doesn't show up in the courthouse, because he can't afford to pay a lawyer. Every time you go to the courthouse, that lawyer wants to be paid when he shows up in a courthouse with him, and he don't have no money. So therefore, that's why he's ditching all these court appearances, because he has no money. And those kids shouldn't be moved because they've been through all this turmoil with his butt, changing places to stay. He never have a secure place to stay. Every time you look up, he's in another place or he's somewhere else. got them kids sleeping on God knows what, and how the tables have turned. When the mother left, you refused to let them even take anything that belongs to them, not even their clothes, not even a bed to sleep on. Now you can't even afford to even feed them. You can't even afford to do anything. And if I was Mel, I would not send no food over there, because I would document the fact that my kids are over there and they're calling and he has no food.
She should send DHR instead of
they have
food.
no food.
I hear she sent those kids with the ATM cards, and they can take out what they want to buy themselves something to eat that they want. They get ATM cards. She don't send like bags of groceries over there. She gives each one of those kids got ATM cards.
Right.
All
but
for the
if
kids.
she take those cards away when they go over to his house, then she can prove that they're calling and record it saying that they're hungry, so her lawyer can hear it, and hear him on the phone asking her to bring food. That would, she need to show that. Hi, Gemini. Thank you this Sunday morning.
Right,
But that's
Miss
what
Pinky.
she needs to show.
You're
Thank
right.
God. Thank you, and good morning to you too.
You're right, Miss. You're right, Miss Pinky.
She need to show that. Take the cards away that week, and every time they call and say they're hungry and their dad ain't got no food, record every conversation so you can short your attorney.
Yeah. And then talking about he want to go to school, but allegedly, and in my opinion, the judge denied that. They said the kids would have stayed right where they are, right where they are.
Right where they are.
They're not going nowhere because that's 2 hours away. That's two hours away. Why would you put children in school and they're 2 hours away? That makes no sense. So
and
the
you
judge
never know where he's going to live next month.
Right. You'll never know where he's going to live.
He'll put him in one school district, don't make no sense, and then you can't even afford to keep him in that school district.
Exactly. The school went against him. That's why he want to take the kids out of the school, because the school
And
went
then
against
want to
him.
do that to hurt Melody.
Right, and to hurt Melody, and to tell the school, oh, you want to turn on me and say I'm this and I'm that, I'm acting like a maniac. Well, I'll take my kids out that school. The judge said he cannot do that. Period. So he can forget that. That's dead.
That's too much trauma.
Right.
That's exactly what that is. That's trauma.
Right. The judge
trauma,
is not going to
they're already going through this trauma with being beaten and hit and slapped and punched. It's not allegedly.
It is. It says it in the court documents that he punches them. You're
So
right.
then he can say that if reading from the paper, there should be no corporate punishment administered to the children from the father. Edification. Corporate punishment should include spanking, slapping, pinching, pulling, twisting, hitting with objects, and forcing children to consume any unpleasant substance such as soap and hot sauce. So I'm reading it from the thing, so I don't have to worry about saying all that.
Every time he put his hands on those
it's
kids,
not an opinion; it's in the court's opinion.
They're gonna go
What's
right.
that? Hot sauce.
Hot sauce. Yeah.
Because he put hot sauce in their mouth and soap.
Remember, he videotaped and came on live or put a picture up of Sugar Mama throwing up in the bathroom as if, like, to like humble Melody, I guess, or whatever. But it was like a humiliation to me. Like, why would you do that to her if she's throwing up? And was you giving her soap that time when she threw it up, or was it hot sauce? Just lead me to think about all of that stuff.
Right.
Y'all know he keep on promising that he gonna change. We see that all the time. Every other season, he a changed man, right?
Right.
And I'm sure that's how he kept Melody, always telling her that he would change it. I know he was begging her not to leave, want her to stay. Yeah.
Because he said, I know she's gonna come back.
He sure did, didn't it? And then all the time he tried to guilt trip her. He always got to throw the kids in the mess with the guilt tripping. Well, she working too much. She started making more money than him. All of a sudden, she's an unfit mother because she got to go to work. Need all these babysitter. And then if he were pulling his side financially, maybe she wouldn't have to work so much.
And it shows you what a liar he is. Because 1 minute he's saying Sugar Mama ain't his, or implicating that she ain't his, and now he on there again saying my 5 kids. Wait a minute. I thought you was putting all this out that Sugar Mama wasn't. This is why I tell you, Martell is a pathological liar. Anybody who believe anything Martell say, they need their head examined. They're just as dumb as he is, and I tell them to their face they dumb. If you believe anything that Martell say, because he not got caught in I don't know how many lies so far. And I caught him in mad lies. I want the receipts of Melody lying to the court. That's all I want. I want receipts of that.
But Cheryl, he got all the pygmies and all the people like him believing these lies, and then he contradict them in himself by saying she is mine, and then he told them, so they there riding on this bandwagon. Oh, she ain't his. You got to get a paternity test. But then he turned right around and say she is mine. So that makes them look like a fool.
Right?
So
Is he backwards?
Like
he's a backwards country.
He's a dizzy hoe. He's a dizzy hoe.
Right, just a dizzy country. Come to New York, Martell. We got something for you. Come to New York, Martell. We got something for you. We got something for you. You like putting your hands on kids? Come to Harlem.
Oh,
since you like putting your hands on kids.
Oh,
come to New York. Because we saw how scared you look when you came to New York.
Yes. And it gets even more grimier uptown.
He's afraid of men.
Come to New York, Martell.
But you know what?
There's some men that want to talk to you from New York since you like putting your hands on kids.
He needs to go hang around P. Diddy.
Oh, yeah. You right about that, Miss Pinky.
I know.
P. Diddy his ass.
And Neo, too. Lord. And Neo.
He'll be acting like Meek Mills.
Okay, guys. Hello. I'm gonna close it. I'm coming up to 2 hours, and you guys.
All right. Could I just go first, right quick? Because I just want to make one last statement. Every time he says "my 5 kids," I feel like it's like an attack on Paris. Every time he says that, I'm like, if he got Knox with him, isn't Paris somewhere nearby? So it really makes me feel like that every time he says it, like he's attacking that little girl. And, and I think that, I feel like it's so sad, because she's still a child, even though she did what she did, she's not innocent. But, I think she acts out for reasons. And the second, my last statement is, Kenya made a good statement when she called Portia a dumb hoe. That's what Martell is, a dumb hoe. Thank you, Miss Black Titanic. Have a great day, y'all.
Have a great day, melanated. Bye, sweetie.
Thank you, melanated energy.
I'm next.
You can go ahead, Cheryl.
Yeah, well, we saw through the lies. Everybody saw through, except for those pygmies. And most of the time, those pygmies, the reason why they taking his word for it, because they most likely got a Martell at home, and what he does is normal to them because they got a man at home like Martell who does the same thing to them. So they normalize it. At the end of the day, I wouldn't let none of my daughters anywhere around Martell. In my opinion, allegedly, in my opinion, none of my daughters would be around Martell. So what? He don't want to be around Paris. He ain't got no business around that. He wouldn't be around my daughter. No way would I let that animal, that monster, around my daughter. That's number one. I don't need her claiming. I don't need him claiming my daughter because you ain't gonna be around my daughters in the first place. I don't think he's safe. I don't think his own kids are safe around him. No more than have somebody else's kids around him, especially females. No females need to be around him. No males need to be around him, but definitely no females need to be around him. So at the end of the day, that girl has a father. Paris has a father. She don't need him as no father or stepdad. He ain't married to bedbug at the end of the day. So he's only getting back what he deserved. He came on, no receipts, no proof. All that live was for nothing. And one thing I'm proud of Melody for not responding. Melody has not responded to anything that he has said. I am so proud of Melody. Melody, I don't blame you. Don't respond, sweetie, because that's what he wants you to do. So he could go back and forth with you. I would not respond to anything that he says. That's why he's mad too, because Melody is not responding. Melody getting ready to plan her Mother's Day dinner that she's having on May 11th in Huntsville from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. And she's also doing a Brown Girl Rock. I think Brown Girl Rock, is that the name of it? If I'm not mistaken. She's doing an award show, I think on the 18th. Melody is booked and busy.
Right.
She paid him dust, and he mad because she paid him dust. She don't respond to anything he says. And I'm proud of her for that.
And only mother he got to give some flowers to. Or no, he ain't gonna give no flowers. He's just gonna come in and just try to lay them contaminated lips on him. Is
Okay.
that big bug?
Pancake.
Very much.
Pancake. I need you to just take it on out. I'm gonna let you end it, okay?
Okay.
And thank you, Miss Platana, for letting me come up.
All right.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
for coming
I
out.
love you, okay?
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank
Bye,
you guys for
Miss
coming
Pinky.
out, Melanated Energy and Sheila. Thank you all for being part of the show, and thank everybody
Have a
that
great day.
showed up this morning. And I'm glad you all enjoyed the live this morning and everything. And it's Sunday morning, so I hope you all are having wonderful weather, because I'm not. So thank you guys for being here. Love you. And let's get ready. I'll be having a live tonight at 7 p.m. So I'll see you all tonight. Okay. And thank you for supporting Black Titanic and her channel. All right. Bye-bye, guys. Love you. Okay. Black Titanic, we can hang it up. Thank you.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right. So, Rowena said, how is it bullying when people are critical of what you are displaying? Is critique what they see or hear, period. And on that note, I'm saying goodbye to everyone. See you guys later. Thanks for being here.
Yes, see you guys later. And I'll see you at 7 p.m. Melanated Energy, and the rest of you all be ready. All right. Thank you guys. Love you. Bye-bye. Black.
Don't forget to hit the cash app, please.
Yeah, don't forget to hit the Cash App. And also don't forget the Cash App. And then you can also still do the what is it? Super
stickers. Yeah, I talked for 2 hours and didn't get $1.
Yeah, you did. You did a great job.
All right, bye.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.